You always know it's going to be a good day when you come to work and you're soaking wet within the first 20 minutes. To Burton-on-Trent. More! That's what we got. What a Conti coil. Which been loaded wrong, as far as I'm concerned. They've used little timbers instead of the big ones. And it's been loaded way too far back. That coil really should be up around here. It's only about 2 foot, but it does make a massive difference. So nothing complex, wrapping them, just like I said, cross them in. If I remember rightly, they're about 2 ton of coil. So hey, that is it. I always put 2 on the front, always, just in case one goes. Same on the back. Well, in fact, I've had to put 3 on the back because that coil on the outside was tilting outwards. So, right, we're gonna get this dekitted. Truck stinking, not impressed, and it's raining. Told you it was gonna be a good week, didn't I? You know what I mean? Oh, that's the rail terminal. Yeah, I tipped. I'm waiting to pick up another load now. 6 drops, apparently. I was told 6 drops, but I got a sneaky feeling it's going to be probably more. But hey ho, that don't bother me. Oh. No, I'm pretty sure meat not supposed to drop them like that. Guy just dropped a pack of fence panels. Yeah. Oh, let me know what the sound is like on this one. I'm not sure what I done with the last one. Something wasn't right. I thought I'd solved the sound problem, but obviously we haven't. So let me know, or better still, be more specific and let me know what parts is crappy sound. Hopefully I can rectify it. They're going to destroy that pack of panels. Yeah, so I'm just waiting now for my next load, and I've got, where am I going? Canterbury, and then where's the next one? I can't remember. Anyway, we'll end up on the south coast when we're finished, down by Bognor Regis. So nice little, won't get none of them done today, but hopefully get the majority of them off tomorrow. The problem with these jobs is they do have a lot of bloody booking times, and it just holds you up really badly, and I don't like that. Especially seeing they're all well-known builders merchants. Well, not really builders merchants actually. Homeware stores. That's the one. Homeware stores. So I'm probably going to be in here for an easy, I don't know, 4 hours loading. Yeah, it's that slow here. It really is that slow. The last time I was here and I tipped a load, it was 3 hours. And the time before that, when I come to pick a load up, it was 5.5 hours. But nothing I can do. Phone them up every now and again just to let them know I'm here. Hey ho. Yeah, that load of Conti coils had on steel, that was way too far back. Should have been forward more. It would have been close to the line on the weights on the back of the trailer, on the rear, on the front axle of the trailer. It would have been pushing you like a little bit on them. And when you haven't balanced the load out right, you're not going to get the same reaction out of a vehicle. You know, she gets pushed and pulled in different ways when the weight is further back or if the weight is further forward, which is something you can't really explain to a lot of people unless you've driven yourself. It's easier to understand, but obviously I don't know who loaded it. I'll try and find out. but it's, you know, there's nothing really wrong with it as such. I would have used the bigger timbers, and I would have brought it forward a bit more to get more weight onto the drive axle, because if it's too far back, the drive axle will just bounce and you just go up and down, you end up seasick. You know, the weights might be right, you know, it might be under your weights on the axles or whatever, but still it's just a pain in the ass. So I'm looking around you and I don't think anyone got a clue what they're doing. Yeah, so I'd rather have the weight further forward, especially winter times when the weather's bad. You got, you know, the roads ice up and stuff. What are you doing? Yeah, but not a lot I can do about it. I didn't load it. Like I said, it wasn't too bad really. But I find with a lot of new modern trucks, they're just crap in wet weather. Absolutely crap. There's no traction, there's nothing. They just don't seem to want to drive like the older lorries used to do. I don't know if it's down to cheap and nasty tyres. I'll keep my opinion to myself on that one. Or if it's actually the vehicles. They don't seem to dig in like they used to. Not by a long way. Mind you, all our vehicles are a mid-lift vehicle, and I think you get more traction out of a tag axle. If you don't know what a tag axle is in a mid-lift, my truck's got a mid-lift on it because the axle comes up in the middle, and a tag axle is the axle come up on the rear, so the drive axle is the middle axle. I'll show you after, it's easier. Right, I'm gonna just twiddle my thumbs here for a few hours because I think I'm gonna be here a few hours. Yay! Hey! Oh, another day done. That's what we loaded this afternoon. And it took them 3 hours to do it. Ugh. And I gotta go there in the morning. Ha! That will do me. Oh. He tried to stick another pack on top of that one. Yeah, he did. You're not real, I tell you. It really ain't real. That pack there is 15'10", so it is high. And the pack he put by the side of it when he loaded it would have put it up over to, I think it was like 16.6. And that won't be happening. That I can assure you. 16.2 is, if I remember rightly, for the motorways. So I gotta be fair, I tried to keep it to 16 foot. Can't go wrong. She's high. And tomorrow morning, that one's going. And then this one's going. Is it this one? Yeah, drop one. And then we've got another 6 drops after that, or 5 drops after that. So it's not bad. And they're all pretty close together. You've got to, when you're running high with this kind of stuff, you're driving completely different. You can't afford to go belting round. You've got to take your time. You know, you're continuously watching the canvas in the road. There's, you know, there's trees. It don't look as high as you think, but it is high. Like I said, that's 15, either 15.9 or 15.10. 15.10 if I remember rightly. So yeah, you completely different set and different way of driving. Yeah, like I was saying, you with high loads, you got to adopt a completely different way of driving to something which is you know, only just a couple of inches off the bed. Jesus Christ, mate, that don't sound good, did it? yeah, you've got to adopt a different way of driving altogether. You definitely can't afford to go flying round, because you're going to end up in all sorts of problems. Like I said, that's quite high. 1510 that was. The load I got on's got no weight in it really. It's only probably, I don't know, do you know, I don't even think it's 10 ton on you. I can lift my mid-lift up if I want to, but with the mid-lift up, they put the load up to 16, just over 16 foot. So as far as I'm concerned, all the loads I carry, I want to keep them as low as possible, especially when you're carrying something high. So I dropped the mid-lift down and gained a couple of inches, because everyone would love to gain a couple of inches, wouldn't they? Let's be fair. Every inch helps. And drop the mid-lift and away you go. Like I said, save you a little bit of, what bloody hell's that? Oh, yeah. You know, it saves you a little bit. It's a couple of inches you haven't got to worry about. Yeah, but you can't afford to fly around. You just got to plod through quietly. When I come from Telford, I would have normally come down out to Telford, go down the A458, and then now it took me out onto the M5 junction 3. It would have been my most direct route, but I didn't go that way because the road is absolutely appalling. Well, it's not appalling, it's just, it's stop, it's start, it's quite a lot of sharp corners in it and things like that. So I just went back up to the motorway and then just come all the way down the motorway, and eliminates the possibilities of a low bridge as well. So it's easier for me. Is it any difference in it? I wouldn't have thought so. By the time you go down through all the villages and you stop and start in roundabouts, it don't make no difference. If I was empty, I would have gone that way, or if I had a low load on, then I would have. But for the sake of trying to save 10 minutes, I'll go back around the other way. It's at the end of the day, if something goes wrong, I throw the load off a trailer or hit a bridge, I'm the one responsible. It's plain and simple. The ball stops with me no matter what I do. Even if it's been loaded badly, if something happens and I didn't load it, it's not their fault, it's mine. Simple as. I should have refused to take it, and so on and so forth, and blah de blah de blah. So keep that one in mind. You were always responsible. So like I said, go the easier way. If you're going to buy a new map book anytime soon, buy one with the bridge heights in it. I haven't got one, because it's not often we travel that high, and my cab will go under is it 11'6"? Yeah, I can go under 11'6" bridge with my lorry. The big Mercs we got can barely go under a 13'6". There's a big difference. So yeah, and like I said, I do all the work I normally do. It's not often it's very high, but as high as the cab or just over the cab normally. Shut up. So you've got a tendency to forget, I suppose, that you have actually got a high load on. So you got to try and keep on your toes with it all the time. You can't be forgetful about it, because when something goes wrong, you got to try and explain to your boss then why you've just shot a load of timber all over the floor. Yeah, so get a bridge height map if you can. It's well worth the money, even if it only helps you out once. Even if it's just one bridge you've avoided because of that map book, it's worth it no matter what. I know you can buy all these truck sat navs and all this type of stuff. I don't use them. The odd occasion, if I'm stuck, I'm not sure, I'll have a little look on the Google Maps, but I try not to use sat navs and things like that, because I find you don't remember things as well. There is tons of people I know will just blindly follow a sat nav. We've all seen the newspapers and the bloody, you know, the foreign drivers and all the rest of it. So I try not to. because I tend to remember things better if I go somewhere without one. If you understand what I mean. I used to have a friend of mine, very, well, I say a friend of mine, is a friend of mine. He was very, very good. He knew his way around extremely well. Same as my old man did. And they always used to reference a pub. When you come to the roundabout, the George and Crown is on your right hand side. Turn left, and what you want is down there. So yeah, but like I don't trust them personally. I have used them in the past, but I personally don't trust them. I find your own way there, and you remember things better. You know, you remember road names and industrial estates and the cafes or petrol stations and stuff like that around you. So, right, I'm gonna get off here because I've waffled on for far too long than what I planned. I'm gonna get my head down. I'm gonna have omelette tonight. Yeah, so get a bridge height map. Bridge height map. A map book with the bridge heights. It's well worth its money. Like I said, I haven't got one, so I should take my own advice, really, shouldn't I? But to be fair, it's not often I carry a very high load. Like I said, but 16.2, if I remember rightly, is the maximum you're allowed to travel on a motorway. 99% sure it's 16.2, but I won't go over 16 foot. Any bridge not marked up will exceed 16 foot. Otherwise, if you hit it and it's not marked up and you're not over 16 foot, you should be in the clear. Don't take my word for me on that one though. Just use your own advice. Right, so tomorrow, pardon me, I'm going to have to drag my fat ass out of bed and drive 10 yards in front of me. Hey, lying. Right, so till tomorrow. I got two packs from us. All I got, 2 packs. And my next drop is not far from here. I'm gonna have to have a look where it is actually. Well, in fact, it's the same company I'm going to, so I'll have to ask one of them. Right, anyway, toodles. I've waffled crap. Till tomorrow. Alright then, might not be as straightforward as I thought. Just found a low bridge. Dope. It's not what I wanted. I can't find a way around it. So we're going to have to go the good old fashioned way of asking someone. Bagger. The turning I want, I suppose to have had is just up there, but down there is another low bridge which is lower than that one. Bagger. Bridge update. I just managed to phone them. There is a way around this bridge, which I'm alright to go around, kind of. This is a small little village, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare. But if I got to go around this bridge, it's about 30 mile. Right, so here we go then. This will be fun now. But I have stopped somewhere so that if I can't go any further, I can turn around. So I've blocked some traffic off, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'm not really looking forward to this. Here we go. Right, doodles. I'm only on my second drop. I got another 5 to go yet. Right, this is the detour around, apparently. On that low bridge I just went to, there's a warning sign at the front of it and it didn't even go off.
So that fills you with confidence, doesn't it? And I gotta be fair, I'm not really impressed about coming down here. But what I will say is the guy I've just spoken to on the phone, he did give some extremely good, clear instructions, so we'll have to hope for the best. This ain't too bad though. He did say it's a bit of a pain to come through here, but it's either that or it's a massive detour around. So slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. There's a bloody school by here somewhere, I think. Church Road, this ain't looking good. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I can't go that way. This is not what you want. Ah! Boom, 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 boom. Right, I need. Hang on, this don't look right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go this way. Oh, this is not what you want. Let's have a little stop by here in a minute, I think. At least I still got a junction to turn around on. apologies. Let me go, thank you very much. Oh, you don't have to stop, just keep coming. Right. I've got to go left. Got to go left. I can't go up there, I'm laughing. Make sure that's right now so I don't go. Ah, there's the Jewsons, there's the bridge. So we're going to go left. Wow, that's not somewhere you want to be going round too often. Sorry, mate. Oh, there might be a part 2 to this one. By God, I can't turn right. What I want is up there. Oh, hang on then. Here we go. That's the 286 is 15'3". I can't even go that way when I come out. Oh wow, you know what I mean? Oh wow. Oh, I'm not built for these. Definitely not built to come down here, people. I'm going to have to ask him to move a pack off the top up here and see if I can go back out the other way. I definitely don't want to be going back the way I just came, that's for sure. And this is a major A road as well, mind. And I'm trimming trees. Hey, trim some trees. This is a major problem now, is I'm touching the trees. I only want one really big thick branch and it'll just hit the pack and destroy it. Or the tree comes off or branch comes off and it's a car behind me. What should have been literally 10 minutes to get here is taking me an hour now. Ah! we got here. And we've trimmed some of the trees. Actually, we've trimmed a lot of the trees. Oh, crying out loud. Look at it, man. Trees and branches everywhere. I said the problem is if you hit something and it moves a pack, you're in you've got problems. You'll throw a pack off or whatever, but nothing I can do. Slow and steady wins the race. Simple as that. And all I come in here for is that little pack there. Right. Oh, I'm glad that's over with, because that was horrendous, in all fairness. That was bad. So I just quickly stopped down and make sure nothing's moved on you. So like I said, that was quite bad. Oh, trees! Lots more trees. Logs. That's the joy of low trees. I got a panel damage somewhere. But there. Oh well. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that. Bugger! Oh, they'll be a happy customer. Right. 90% of this is going to go now. All that, all them will be gone. So, hey! Right, yeah, I knew I did hit a lot of the branches and trees, but nothing I can do about it. Let's have a look where this next place is. Nah, nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, there's one panel now being damaged on the top. So we'll have to see what the customer says about that. But it's on an A road. Well, actually, it was all A roads apart from that little town. I had to go through a little village of Halesmere. And I shouldn't have gone to that building site. It was too big. But it is what it is. Take your time and away you go. Well, they're going to have their trees trimmed now anyway, that's for sure, because I've just done that. But that's not my fault, unfortunately. That's down to the old the councils, when they should keep the trees at the right height. Because that is a national A road, that was. Apart from the little village we had to go around. Because for a moment, my bum twitched. So that's that done. The police didn't turn up. All good. Tell you about that one later. So we have a quick cuppa, and the place I'm going to now again is out in the middle of nowhere. I want to have a quick little look to see where it is before I start going into the old lanes again. Oh. What should have been a 20-minute tip turned into an hour and a quarter. Bugger. Slow and steady wins the race, slow and steady. But most I'll be gone now, so I'll have literally nothing left on the trailer now when I tip this off, and I'll see if I can get the boys to drop those couple of packs down, make it easier for me.
Right, I can have a quick brew. I gotta have a 15-minute break. Doodles!
Can't fault it. First thing he said. Take coffee in it. This stuff got to go back on, and he's gonna drop them couple of packs down for me so they're not too high. Tidy. Drop number 4. That's a lovely little cottage. There's the builders merchants. Oh yeah, and that's what I got left. And you know what? We went trucking like a rebel. Old school. It's blowing a gale down here, so I don't even hear me. I think I'm gonna end up with about 4 pieces left on you now. Ooh, peekaboo. Nice down here though, beautiful. Mind you, I can't go any further south, I fall in the water. We're in a place called Chelsea. I think that's how you pronounce it. Look at them houses, aren't they lush? Lovely little cottages. Oh, really nice. This is the main road. I was around the side where I thought would be a more sensible place to tip, but apparently not. So, just waiting by here now, and there's the builders merchant, right on the corner. Really nice down here, beautiful. I do love that house. And that one. You see that one? All the stones in it. Hopefully it won't be too long. This is drop number 4. Number 4. Drop 4. Right. Just picked another load up. And we got a problem. He broke it down. You can't see it. Yeah, so that's us knackered. Done those other 2 drops. They flew off. They did. They would do. I think each one had like 2 packs, and that was it. No, no hold ups there. Come round to here and loaded this, which is going to Glastonbury. Spoke to my office. They've called somebody out. They called me to say we're on our way. I thought, result, we'll be a few hours. So I'm sat here, not going nowhere. The air tanks are what control all the brakes, the suspension and everything, but the truck is working well. The air dryer on the truck, which builds up the air for the whole system, is coming up as a warning light now, meaning it's just working too hard. It's working harder than it should do, because the volume of air which is coming out of that tank is absolutely ridiculous. And the tank is rotten. I thought it was a leak on an airline somewhere, but it's not. The air was dropping way too fast. So that's me. There's a good possibility I'll be here all night, because apparently they haven't got a tank for this trailer.
Brilliant. Yay. But it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. But I was supposed to have been back tomorrow because my lorry's in for MOT Monday, and the workshop on the truck for a full day to have a look at it and to do any repairs and things like that. That won't be happening. So, oh, it's lovely that is. Oh, lovely 580. Keep dreaming, Russ. Yeah, so that's it. I can't do nothing. I'm on Port Slade down by Brighton. There's a wall by there. Over the other side of the wall's the sea. But it's blowing a gale down here. The wind is absolutely howling. If it wasn't as windy, I'd just walk up and down the beach for the rest of the night. So nothing I can do. That is it. You can normally get away with a small little air leak, but literally as soon as I'm turning the key off, if I get out the lorry and just walked around the lorry, get back in, I'd have to build all the air back up again. That's how fast it's coming out now. So that is it. Like I said, the air is what runs all the braking system, the leveling, everything. I'm not risking that. If I had some what's it called? Metal weld, I think it's called. I could probably get away with putting that over there, but I'm not an owner driver, unfortunately. There's people riding past up here on their bikes and they're struggling like hell to try and ride towards into the wind, and then people coming this way are flying down here. Yeah, so that's me, done. Not risking it. And I think the tank is rotten it's rotten beyond belief. I'm surprised at that. Because when I went under, I put my hand on, and as I pressed the tank, it all just starts falling off. Right, well that's me then. We'll leave it today on that one. And it looks like I'm going to be here all night. What's the time now? It's 5:45 at night now. I ain't going anywhere. But I can stay here for the night anyway. Well, got no option, that's where I am staying. This is private ground, it's the dockland, so I ain't risking going out onto the main road to park up, that's for sure. Right, so toodles, have fun, see you next time. Oh, hello the old, hello the new, and all the ones in the middle. Right, this poor guy by it again now, struggling his ass off to ride in towards the wind. Oh well, right, toodles.